We have a very lucky panel here. None of your businesses got impacted, which is very rare because all the sessions that I've been doing the last few weeks, we had mixed bag. People had great losses. Somebody were reacting, somebody were responding. I'm sure in your lives as well, Susan. I'm sure. Let's say some of your clients might not be doing well. There's a possibility some of them, some of the businesses have gone down. uh, are they reacting, are they responding? What are you advising to them?
What I've seen for one client that is in the liquid crystal chemical market, they make a lot of temperature sensor products. So they switched and made a lot more thermometer based products to respond to COVID, which helped keep their business at the level it was, just shifted product. Another thing that that client did, they outsourced some of their software development team because they weren't doing their current product that required the software. So they sold some of those services to someone else who made another product relative to COVID. That company was making badges that people could wear that would sense and tell if you're far enough away from someone. So social distancing application. So they were being innovative in changing where their folks were being used and what products they were making. Another client is in the automotive industry, and automotive sales have declined a little bit during COVID. So they responded differently. Being a big company, they cut some of their staff. They reduced their engineering team a bit. So they did some cost-cutting measures by doing reductions.
Mm-hmm. The last news I read was that US lost almost 30 million jobs. Uh, how is that impacting you or your clients?
I've not seen any direct correlation other than the large company that did the reductions. So for instance, where it affected me, they did cut their in-house IP counsel and shifted that responsibility partially to their general counsel and partially to the head of engineering. But they were also doing some global restructuring because they have businesses in China, India, Brazil, so and Europe in particular. So they were shifting that IP responsibility to try to harmonize globally, to get their product development and management streamlined. So that's been interesting, but it's not the first time that's happened. It seems like about every 7 years that recycles and they reshift who's in charge. So I've been through it before.
I'm sure. Some of the learnings from Susan are that pivot very fast, adapt to things, find opportunity and pivot and see where you can outsource, where you can start making things which are more relevant today. Pivoting is very, very, very important. Thank you very much, Susan, for that input.